Hello, my name is Nick Flork, and I'm here to talk today about my review of my C104 speech presentations or business presentations class. First off, I'd like to start how I was at the beginning of the year. I feel that my presentation skills at the beginning of the year were all right, but not great. They definitely had room for improvement, and I feel that I have made improvement over the year or over the semester. To start off, I'd like to start with the first presentation that we did at the beginning of the year, the impromptu speech. Although it was only worth a couple of points, I feel like it was a good baseline presentation for where I was at. It helped point out some key areas that I needed to work on, one of which was filler words. Filler words was one of the biggest things that I struggled with this year. The words that I used the most were like and and the occasional pauses and uhs and that sort of thing. But it's one of those things that takes practice in order to work through. I figured out as the year progressed, it's not something that you can just stop and flip on a dime uh, and just have it all work out. It's something that you need to practice and really work through because it's something that you do almost subconsciously. It's not something that is always done intentionally. It's not something where you can kind of think about it as you're going. It's just something that automatically starts to happen. So that was the biggest area that I felt like I needed to work on throughout the year. And now at the end of the year, I feel like I have made some serious progress in that area, and I don't use those words as much. I still use them, but I'm working towards eliminating them totally. Another key area that I felt that I improved on was my group presentation skills. The biggest determinant of that was the ITP speech. I feel like I really worked well with my group during that, and it helped me learn how other people work and how to work in a dynamic group of people and come together with multiple ideas and converge them into a single idea and then go on and present that idea. I think that skill is going to be very useful in the future, especially once I attain a job in business. I feel that that's a very important part of business is working with groups, and so you're going to be asked to give a group presentation at some point during your job. So I feel like this has given me a good foothold in that area and will definitely help me in the future in that area. Then in general, I think that one of the other things that I picked up on or improved on during the year was my tone and inflection and uh, I started off the year speaking very dry and just kind of more monotone, and I think towards the end of the year I started to speak with a little bit more emotion and picked up on some ways to not make my speech so dull or boring, which would also go with the idea of using a PowerPoint or other visual aid. I think those helped me a lot during my speeches, and I thought that I was able to use those effectively throughout the year. So my main three things that I felt like I improved on were my use of filler words, my group presentation skills, and my visual aids. Especially during the visual aids, my biggest uh, reflection of that would probably be the most admired business person. I felt like I did a good job of using a small video clip and PowerPoint in that speech. So those are the three things that I feel like I improved on most, and overall I enjoyed the class a lot. Thank you for your time.